Good morning, everyone. All right, we have lower B quad oriented on the deck today. We just absolutely obliterated our cream of rice bowl. I'll put a picture right here of what it looked like. Chef's kiss. I've been killing it with my cream of rice. But we had a crazy morning today. So we dropped all the stuff off at the wedding venue. And then we went to go pick up the tuxes. So I picked up Aaron's tux too. But when I needed to try mine on to make sure it fit and everything was good, so nothing needed to be done. I was putting it on, the guy was fixing stuff, and he looks at me and he goes, "You're built like a swimmer." And I was like, I feel like deep down, that hurt my feelings, that hurt my ego, because I know damn well I'm not built like a swimmer. But then like he realized I was like weird about it, and he goes, "Well, I'm built like a bowling ball," and I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, that doesn't help the situation. I am taller, like being 6'3", I'm longer limbed. So in a way, I guess I am built like a swimmer in terms of genetically, but like I've put a lot of time and effort to have enough muscle mass to not be considered a swimmer. Whatever. I'll take a hit to my ego, but it's all good. So we got all the tuxes ready to go. Got back, like I said, smashed the cream rice, pre-workout going down. We just got to Powerhouse Gym, so we're gonna head in there and get our mobility work going. I'll probably video the mobility work today. I don't know how loud it's gonna be in there, because sometimes it's louder, sometimes it's not. But I was trying to play with the audio from yesterday's video to ensure that it was good. I'm not sure how good it was or if I needed to mess with it a little bit, but mobility work. And then, as you know, if you are newer here, we always start with a unilateral bicep movement on our leg days. Super important. Biceps are the specific topic that we're trying to hit with frequency to grow the most. Longer limbs, need more arms to make sure we're complete up there. So we'll get in there and get it going. This Powerhouse has the most beautiful dumbbells. I love the silver look. Alicia said it yesterday too. This adductor machine is the best, period. It's my favorite. It is fits my body extremely well, but the only issue is that there's literally not enough space to put enough plates on here for me. So it's full stacked. Not much I can do about it. I can only just try to make it harder from a squeezing standpoint or even a stretch standpoint. So like, give or take, right? So it was, I think, 3 or 4 months ago, we switched back to doing pre-exhaustion technique before hacks or our main squat movement, and definitely makes your main movement a lot harder because again, you're pre-exhausting it, so you don't have to use as much weight. Because again, people don't understand is that your legs don't understand weight, right? They don't know what the load is, they just know intensity and feel. And a good method to kind of make sure that your joints are good and have longevity is kind of a pre-exhaustion, right? Put some effort into stimulating the shit out of that muscle group, so the quads, for example, and then allowing yourself to have some really high intensity, sets with not necessarily having bang around as much weight as possible when it comes to your hacks. I think it's a great way to have a growth stimulus, but that also doesn't mean go so hard on a pre-exhaustion technique that you can't actually perform that compound properly. So just keep that in mind. Set match. Wait, what's the word I'm looking for? Rep match, weight match, always. Come on, man. Take it to that place. I'll take it. Could have been a lot slower. Should have been slower. But different hack, different feeling. The best tip that I have when we're talking about legs. So something that I attribute to my leg growth over the past, I want to say 2 years. They've really blown up as of recent. But the biggest thing is to be able to embrace the suck and the intensity aspect can suck. Not everybody can put themselves in that place to embrace the suck, and you can still get growth from however you want to train legs, but to have really good growth and fast growth, I think you really have to embrace the aspect of putting yourself in a position that it's not going to feel the best. It's not going to feel great. It's going to burn. It's going to hurt, right? Training legs hurts sometimes, right? If you're putting yourself in the right positions, the right amount of weight for you, because every body type's different, especially when it comes to training legs, like different body types train differently. For me, I have really long legs, so that means long femurs, and I need to make sure that I'm emphasizing on the fact that I need as much as much knee over ankle as possible. Ankle mobility is a big thing that attributes to it, right? Like if your ankles suck, you're not going to be able to have that much ROM, right? I do these turtle hacks a certain way. I call them turtle hacks a certain way because it allows me to put my knees and my quads in a position that stimulate growth for me. More, motherfucker, more. All right, we just finished up, smashed quads. We were gonna do some posing, but their posing room had absolutely horrible lighting. It was more like a yoga room, and there was, I mean, it was no down lighting. It was just straight up, like, I want to say yellowish tinted light. It's okay, not a big deal. I this morning I was super flat, and we also had. It was kind of like a little bit of a cheat meal, but it was I calculated it in terms of fat and carbs. I was able to have 3 slices of pizza. That was it, at a Neapolitan pizza place. So it's one of my favorites, but super thin, super easy to digest because it's all freshly cooked, etc. But I woke up this morning insanely flat. Like, I mean, nothing to it. And that's the first time in the past few weeks that I've been so flat that I looked like I disappeared. But it's okay, because as soon as we get a little carbs in us, we're going to pop back up. But I wish I had a scale to know what my weight is. And it's an important thing for me, especially on the current path we are on, to stay at a leaner state, basically, for the remainder of the year. My guess, probably 190, 189. That's my guess. But T minus 3 days, 2 days. See here, today's Friday. 2 days until the wedding. So it's going to be a good one. We're going to pick back up with the vlogs on Monday when we train upper A, which we'll probably train at the Powerhouse Gym too, because we're here in Ohio for one more day. And then we travel back on Tuesday. And then we're going to travel again. We're going to go to Savannah, Georgia. So that's going to be fun. So I appreciate you guys all for watching and, sticking with everything. If you have any questions, drop them.